So it's a really hybrid of a retainer and a straight performance package. So it's kind of meets in the middle. So with a retainer, clients pay up front. It's good for you as an agency. You know exactly, you can budget. When you think of people and expenses and predict it. But it can be a little bit risky for the client because they have to pay, and they know results aren't going to happen day one. And also it's a little easy for your team to get a little complacent with that because there's not really a lot of there's not a lot of skin in the game for them as far as performance goes. And on the flip side, when you think of performance based, just like you were saying, it can be, it can be huge. It can be a huge multiplier for your agency, but it also could go the other way. It can be very up and down, especially if there's any disruption in attribution or data that can happen. Obviously, we've seen that over the last, 4 or 5 years as well. And it's really good for the client because they only pay if they make money. But also when they start to see some of those invoices come through and, automatically their mind's going to go to the math, and they're going to be thinking, wow, could I hire an in-house team for this, or an in-house person, or, that agency that keeps knocking on my door sounds really good. So sometimes even though, your agency did deliver, they're like, man, 25, 30,000, 50,000 a month. They think about, they can get a little, just antsy with that. So we're going to take both of those and kind of combine some of the benefits and manage some of the risk. So it's giving a flat fee retainer, probably smaller than your premium flat fee retainer. And a lot of times my recommendation is to really cover your costs and then have a little bit of buffer, maybe at least 5% buffer, so that you don't lose money. Like, my big thing is you never want to lose money. And then the second part of that is like a small percentage, let's say, of net sales or ROAS or cost per lead that can be kind of your performance piece of that puzzle, so that it's a little bit less risk for the client, but also you have some upside to really, when you really deliver results, it can be a multiplier in your agency.